Most human suffering is not caused by the event itself, but by our revolt against it. When a plan falls apart, when we are betrayed, when illness sets in, our first reaction is to shout, "Why me? Why this? I don't deserve this." This denial is a waste of energy. It is a war against reality that you can never win. Stoicism, however, offers a way out that goes beyond passive resignation. It proposes a radically active stance, Amor Fati, love your fate. It does not just mean accepting what happened, but actively loving what happened, without wishing it were different. This is not a concept of masochism or naive optimism, it is the final formula for invincibility. Amor Fati is the ultimate test of your Stoic wisdom. If you can only love life when things are going well, you are a slave to luck. The true master loves life precisely because of the challenges it presents. This is the universal yes that closes the circle of all Stoic philosophy. Amor Fati has its roots in the dichotomy of control. We recognize that external events, the fatum, fate, or what happens to us, are outside our power. While the common person wishes for events to bend to their will, the Stoic bends their will to embrace the events. Epictetus, who was a slave and lame, taught, "Do not seek to have everything that happens happen as you wish. But rather, wish that everything that happens happens as it actually does happen. Then your life will be serene." This serenity is the starting point, but Marcus Aurelius takes us further, transforming acceptance into love. The emperor wrote, "Everything that your seasons produce, O nature, is fruit for me. It is from you that all things come, and all things move toward you." He saw setbacks not as errors in the script, but as organic and necessary parts of the process. The obstacle is not just in the way, it is the way. Amor Fati requires you to see every setback, every humiliation, every loss, every betrayal, as the exact raw material you needed to exercise your virtue. If you hadn't been betrayed, you wouldn't have the chance to practice forgiveness or resilience. If your plan hadn't failed, you wouldn't have the chance to practice perseverance and humility. Suffering becomes the fuel for character. How, in practice, can one love pain? This is done through radical reframing. It is the ability to transform the initial judgment from bad to useful. Seneca is the master of this. After losing his possessions in a fire, he did not lament, but, according to legend, said, "Now I have the opportunity to write even better works." He reframed the loss from material to an opportunity to create excellence. The meditatio mortis, seen in the previous video, prepares us, but Amor Fati moves us. The technique is as follows. 1. Cold recognition. When adversity strikes, do not fight the emotion, but recognize the fact in its barest form: this happened. It cannot be changed. It is fact. 2. The search for utility. Ask yourself, if this event were a tool that the logos, universal reason, gave me, what would it be for? What virtue does it force me to develop? Does it demand more patience? More courage? More sobriety? 3. The affirmation of totality. Conclude, I don't just accept this, I love that this happened, because it made me exercise the virtue I was lacking. I will become better because of it, and not in spite of it. Amor Fati is what separates resilience, returning to a normal state, from anti-fragility, improving with impact. The Stoic does not resist the blow, he absorbs it and uses the energy of the impact to become stronger. The modern philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, in defending Amor Fati, elevated it to its most dramatic test, the eternal recurrence. He asked, "What if a demon were to creep after you into your loneliest loneliness and say to you, 'This life as you now live it and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more, and there will be nothing new in it, but every pain and every joy and every thought and sigh and everything unutterably small or great in your life will have to return to you, all in the same succession and sequence.' Would you not throw yourself down and gnash your teeth and curse the demon who spoke thus? Or have you once experienced a tremendous moment when you would have answered him, 'You are a god and never have I heard anything more divine'?" This is not an exercise in cosmology, but in existential ethics. The eternal recurrence is the final test of Amor Fati. If you love your destiny to the point of wishing it to repeat eternally, without changing a single line, it means that you have lived every moment with such coherence and affirmation that the result, even painful, generates no regret. Amor Fati, in this sense, is the only guarantee against regret. If you see every moment, good or bad, as necessary to forge who you are now, the person capable of virtue, you have no past to lament. You have no future to fear. You have only the present to affirm with full force. Amor Fati is the crown of Stoicism. It is your freedom from being enslaved by circumstances, from being driven by complaint or victimhood. Instead of spending your energy wishing the world were different, spend it on transforming the material the world gave you. Love your destiny. Say yes to suffering. Say yes to error. Say yes to who you are, because everything that happened was necessary for your virtue to have the chance to shine today. The Stoic does not just endure life, he celebrates it in its totality, because he knows that we are only given what we can transform. If you are ready to transform your "why me" into "thanks to this," turn on notifications and subscribe to the Hidden Meaning. Leave the words "Amor Fati" in the comments to seal your commitment to the unconditional affirmation of life. Until the next deep dive.